Welcome back. A developing story. It's a horrific one, a horrific crime. In fact, it lands this man in bars for 12 years after he was convicted of assault and battery. The sentence was handed down this week after he did the unthinkable. Now, this guy right here bit off his 19-year-old girlfriend's lip. It happened a year ago as they met up in Simpsonville to talk about their relationship.
But tonight, instead of focusing on the man who committed the crime, the man we just showed you, we're hearing from the survivor who bears the scars of that attack. She's strong. She's rising above what happened, and she has a message for all young women. It's a place that brings back a moment Kayla Hayes will never forget. This parking lot in downtown Simpsonville. It's where she wanted to meet to talk about what happened and how she's healing.
From the EMS to the officers to my family to everybody, all the friends that reached out, I couldn't have done it without everybody. They've been so great to me.
If you look closely, you can see the scars around Kayla's mouth, just shy of her 19th birthday, as she met up with her ex-boyfriend and refused to get back together. He did something no one would anticipate. He leaned in to kiss her and bit off her lip.
And he just latched onto me, and I just remember, I felt it tear, but it was like already numb, but I felt it, and then it just went. I went in complete shock, and I just went in survival mode and started screaming. Then I looked down, and my lip was literally on my leg. It was covered in gravel. I just picked it up. I was thinking, what the heck is this? And I had my phone in my hand somehow, and I looked at my front camera, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going on, what just happened, how this happened. I just remember thinking, I wish it would be over. All because he couldn't take being rejected.
We're blurring the photos of her mouth after the attack, but can tell you she suffered extensive injuries. The ambulance ride to the ER, the surgery, the reconstruction. And that's just to fix what was on the outside.
I had, I believe, over 300 stitches.
Inside, she's struggled with healing from the lasting wounds of the attack. But she's adopted the words "rise above." You can see it there on her phone case.
Nobody expects that somebody that claimed to love them is going to turn into an animal and bite them with the force of a pit bull bite. You just don't expect that from somebody that claims they love you and want you back.
And look at her purple t-shirt, another symbol of being a survivor. And this quote has been a major part of her healing.
Wear your scars as your wings. And I think that really helped me get through it all. Because, you know, my scar, I'm going to use that as my wing, and I'm going to fly, and I'm going to rise above all of this.
And while she bears the scars, Kayla wants others to see the signs, to gain the courage to get out of potentially violent relationships, and to know there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
There's a difference between accepting ups and downs rather than accepting abuse, whether it be physical, mental, whatever it is. Don't accept it. You need to rise above it. You need to continue to stay strong, and you need to get out. I just hope somebody can learn from my mistake of not getting out when I should have.
Amazing young woman. Kayla is very thankful for a man and woman who heard her screaming and rushed to her aid after the attack. She now hopes her story will help other teens and adults to spread the word about domestic violence. And you know, October is National Domestic Violence Awareness Month. South Carolina ranks in the top 5 nationally when it comes to women killed by men. Nationwide, 1 in 4 women and 1 in 7 men has been the victim of physical violence by a partner. And women between 18 and 24 and 25 and 34 experienced the highest rates of violence. Anyone needing help can call Safe Harbor's crisis line at 1-800-291-2139.